Hey all, Deneen Shoemaker, trying to help you live your best life now. So this week I was a little unsure of what I might want to talk with you all about, and I feel like I got led to Philippians 4, and it's interesting because the subtitle, what it says in my Bible, which is the NLT, words of encouragement. So now I appeal to name I can't pronounce. It doesn't matter though. Here's the key. Please, because you belong to the Lord, settle your disagreements. Now I'm going to stop right there for just a second. Again, I'm in Philippians 4. Paul, the dude that used to zealously track down and kill followers of Jesus, is writing this. Of course, when he wrote this, he was a follower of Jesus. So anyway, please, because you belong to the Lord, settle your disagreement. Okay, I want to speak on that kind of quickly. I've talked with a lot of people lately who are pretty much throwing social media out the door, and it's because there's just so much disagreements. Okay, so here's what I've noticed. A lot of y'all are throwing out labels. And if I've done it, call me out. I try really hard not to do that. There I go, touching my face. Anyway, okay, like, just so you know, I'm one of those libretards that you're talking about. I believe that we're blessed to be a blessing, and I do believe that I am my brother's keeper. So, I believe in a lot of the socialist ideals out there. However, or maybe I should say, where I tend to be a tad more conservative is, if you're full body able to work, then you know what? You need to be going to work. And I know we're in this crisis right now. I'm not really talking about like right this moment or even this week or month. You get what I mean. I think that if you are able to contribute to society at large, that you need to be participating in that, and that nobody deserves, a handout. A hand up, I've been blessed. I can try to bless you, but not a perpetual handout. And that's where some of my more conservative ideologies come in. Okay, but I'm discussing some things with a friend this morning, and she and I do not see eye to eye ideologically, right? But I love her, and I know that she loves me. I love her like a sister. We respect one another. We both, I believe that each one of us, while our means may be different, that our end goal is ultimately the same. I know that she loves her people, her tribe, her family, her friends. I know that what she wants is good. We completely disagree on how to get there. But thank God we live in America and we don't all have to think exactly the same. So put away your disagreements. And I didn't even really mean to go there today, but it just was there and I'm taking advantage of it. I see you. All right, so I'm going to skip down to 4. Always be full of joy in the Lord. And I say it again, rejoice. Let everyone see that you are considerate in all you do. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need, and then thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. Now, I don't say this lightly. Because there's a real fear, and I've expressed with those of you that follow me on social media that I've had some anxiety over this COVID-19. While I'm an introvert and like loving the time that I've had in my own little cocoon here, our whole world is uncertain right now, and you can't help but feel some anxiety through that. But I really took a good self-assessment and thought, am I worrying? Like, can I sit here and be in front of this camera and talk to you? You know, I'm not worrying. While I have true anxiety because of the uncertainty, I am trying. I'm not doing my best at my prayer time. I'm just confessing here. But I'm trying to just tell God what I need and what I think the world needs, because I'm sure he needs some more input from me and all of us. No. I do believe that prayer with our Creator changes our disposition as much as it allows him to know what we really do feel in our hearts. And are we surrendered or aren't we? Okay, and then Paul ends with this. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Keep putting into practice all you learned and received from me, everything you heard from me and saw me doing. Okay, not me, Paul here, okay? Then the God of peace will be with you. And I absolutely believe that to be true. Like I said, while this is a time of uncertainty, it says right here, we need to settle our disagreements. I mean, even if you can't go to the person and settle the disagreement, like settle it in your heart. So the long part of it is settle your disagreements. Get along with your coworkers is basically the next part. Let everyone see that you are considerate. But the long and short of it is this. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about it. Pray about it. Tell God what you need. And thank him for all he has done. When we come at things from a heart of gratitude, and the old adage, like the glass is half full, I believe we're already halfway to that peace. It's almost like we're stretching out our hand to meet God in that place. So the threat is real. We have to protect those most vulnerable. Our economic situation is real. And it could be very dire. I get all that. But again, I really believe that one of the best ways that you can find peace and alleviate some anxiety is to not worry about it, and also to fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. So those are my thoughts for myself this week. I hope that it's beneficial to you. I wish you nothing but peace in this crazy time. My prayer for all of you is that you can get through this with like the minimal amount of discomfort, as possible. But I also pray that you can be challenged and grow through this time as well. What is some of those difficult things for you to grasp with? Maybe there's something there that you can learn. So, all right. Hope this has been helpful. If so, hit that subscribe button. I try to just keep a good word of encouragement coming out to you weekly, and I try not to go too long. So I'm going to shut her down there. Helping you live your best life now, because this ain't no dress rehearsal. Grace and peace.